Good evening, good afternoon. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Next Gen. Next Gen. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you guys would be so kind, hit the like button. As always, we're gonna have a little fun here today. I got people that are gonna probably hop in and out the live stream. Let me mute myself in the back. A few things we're gonna talk about today. First of all, who we got here? Tip Diamond was good. Neverland Next was good. Somebody said, "Shut up, Renee." Miss Memento. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, man, I want to say shout out to Renee. Renee got thick skin poles. They be giving Renee hell. You know what I mean? And she don't quit, man. I ain't lying. But shout out to the Draco, man. Shout out to them jokers, man. Listen, guys, if you're not a part of my Discord, listen, it ain't for the squeamish. If you like to joke, troll, and have a good time and laugh, just like it is in Bang Bang, join the Discord. I always leave those links in the first comment section. Well, also, too, you guys listening to podcasts on SoundCloud, Mixer, Stitcher, iTunes. The links can be down below also, too, in the first comment. I mean, so like I said, I forgot all about that. Listen, I'm my brother, to LG Gamer. Check out his channel, man. A big supporter. I appreciate it. Internal Express, what's going on, baby? Spider Silver 147, what's going on? So I think as the room is still filling up. Tech and God, Jess, was good. I'm on vacation. The PS5 news coming out. Yeah, man. You know, like this cat here be bugging. Hold on 1 second. Goddamn cat. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. Move. Here I come. Here I come. Cats and shit be fighting. Oh. We're back like cook crack. Again, hold on. Listen. Hold on. All right. But anyway, so like I said, the PlayStation 5 news. We're gonna talk about that. A few things I want to discuss. Like I said, what's easy? I'm gonna say this. Can you guys hear me? Let me turn my mic up so I'm not sitting next to my mic. I got a new mic too. I'm finally gonna get this thing set up today. Finally. I straight be goat mouthing. Let me know how I sound. All right. Let me go back to the chat so I can see you guys. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Where you at? There we go. I can see everybody now in the chat. Yeah, so anyway, hold up. You guys want to see me? Let me put my shit back on. My man Sunset Soda said, literally, I just thought of you, Z. Pause. Appreciate it. Mela, I don't know how you pronounce your last name. Mela Hawk. So the H1Z1 beta is open. My brother, the finest. What's going on? My man Omeziaga, shout out to him, man. Let me tell you something. Omeziago's like the Archie Bunker of the PlayStation community, man. He don't get his console to like 5 years in, so he just got him a PS4, the 2013 model. You know what I mean? So, he just got his shit like 3 months ago. You know what I mean? He said, I'm loud. Let me turn my shit down. I'm sorry. Actually, let me turn my shit down. You know what I mean? He just got his. So anyway, as like I said, we can get started. My man again, Toonsy. All right, but anyway, like I said, we're gonna have a little fun. My RTA the chosen. What's going on, good brother? Near Automata. Did he kill the cat? No, I ain't kill the cat. Not the cat right there. The cat be bugging though. But anyway, like I said, shout out to everybody in the chat. I mean, I'm gonna get the show on the road as you guys are coming in. Be so kind of hit the like button. So anyway, PlayStation's boss, John Kodera. Sony got a lot of bosses, right? More or less, well, not even hinted, said that the PlayStation life cycle is coming to an end. It's kind of a no-brainer. It says here, well, hold on, let me bring up the actual article. Hold on, yeah.
Ooh, is that OLED in the background?
No, the OLED. I'm on the OLED.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm on the OLED.
I know you said it looked great.
Oh yeah, I'm the epitome of king. Was it gold chain gaming? I'm using it as a PC monitor right here, about to blind the hell out of me.
What's happening, guys?
What's going on? We got Dylan here. Maybe a few people stopping by today. But anyway, check it out though. I didn't even see. I forgot I sent you the link. But anyway, PlayStation boss John Kodera came out and said that the PlayStation 4's life cycle was winding down, and to some dealer, it seems a little soon. This generation did start in 2013. Already it's been 5 years. I'm already console war fatigue. At the flip sides again, thinking about getting the Switch. You know what I mean? I'm the type of joker that play for whatever team winning. I'm a man of a little morale and a very sketchy background. But with that being said, we did get what you call these mid-gen refreshes in the Pro and in, like I said, the Xbox One X. In your honest opinion, we also got reports coming out that Sony is working with AMD on the Ryzen chip.
Ryzen uppercut.
Yeah. When do you expect to see the PlayStation 5 on the market? Or do you feel
honestly, I'm not sure why people are feeling this a little too early. I mean, let's paint a little picture here. Act like the Pro or the X never existed, right? Okay. Just like a traditional cycle. They don't count those as new consoles in terms of generational leaps for obvious reasons. So what one of the Sony CEO says, Sony will crouch down and stand tall later, right? Until March 2021. He's basically referring to it as a crouching period. So by March 2021, that's probably when you'll hear about PS5, honestly. They'll unveil it that year or maybe the year before, who knows. And PS5 will probably be out March or at least in 2021. And that's when they're saying stand tall, with those launch games. So I don't think 2021 is too long or too long at all. I think it's about right. What is that, like 8 years? You think that's about right?
Well, it started in 2013. I've always said, around 2019, 2020, we're going to start to see new consoles. Because again, like I said, we did. I think a lot of people, and I'm just going by age here, maybe their first console or they were heavily invested was the PS3 and the 360 era generation, and they think that an 8 and 9 year console cycle was the norm. And again, I'm just going by what was told to me. Like I said, I know some people. It's very unhealthy, very, very, very unhealthy. And what I mean by unhealthy, we got to talk about why that console cycle lasted so long. Sony lost a lot of money with the Blu-ray cell processor, 3D. They really thought that was going to take off. Normally, traditionally, when Sony launches a console, they push a format, and you got to realize that Sony is especially back then in the hardware, but they make things outside of consoles, whether CD players, DVD players. So you had the first PlayStation, which is true. I didn't start buying music CDs until I got my first PlayStation because it played CDs. And then to the form, the PS2 came out. I didn't start buying DVDs until I got my PlayStation 2. It was the cheapest DVD player on the market. And at that time, the PS2 cost was $300. DVD players were like $500-600. I mean, I'm still using my VCR tapes, buying bootleg Jerry Springer Too Hot for too wild for TV. VCR tapes back in the day. So that was my first DVD player. And then again, Sony said, you know what? The new fad or the new format is going to be Blu-ray, and the adaptation. Because you realize there's a lot of people again probably don't know. They were still selling. What do you call it? What was the signal? Analog, it wasn't even digital. They were still selling 9 high definition. You can't buy them anymore. TVs with the fat back. You know what I mean? And it's for now. Like I said, now you need even cable to get regular TV. But it wasn't like that back in 2005. So that adaptation. Remember, it was a big fight, the big pushback from the cable companies. And listen, I'm gonna tie all this together for you. But this all plays, like I said, as far as the adaptation for high definition televisions. I mean, so it didn't really take on. And then, in my opinion, the prices in the Blu-rays, they were like 30. What still are $30? You get a DVD for 15, and people just didn't really see. Don't get me wrong, it looks better, look much better. The justification for it, you know what I mean? So they lost a lot of money on the cell processor, DVD, and then Microsoft on, you know, I think
Sony were losing. I think it was said that they were losing $300 on each PS3 they sold.
Yeah, but they was looking to make it back up on Blu-ray sales and you know, software sales. And then Microsoft lost a lot of money. I think like close to $2 billion on the Red Ring of Death, or damn near like one some change. I mean, so they wasn't in a rush to move the generation forward. You know what I mean? Normally, like I said, if you guys don't know, when a new console comes out, they used to be ahead of PCs. A lot of people don't know. It may seem far-fetched now, but literally when the 360 came out, you couldn't get a PC basically on the market that can touch it. And same thing with, like I said, with the PS3. So that 8 or 9 year life cycle was very unhealthy for a game as far as tech-wise. You know what I mean? That's why I'm quite sure we all heard, if you didn't, like when these consoles came out, they were so far behind the curve. You know what I mean? Mobile, anemic. You know what I mean? 1080p 30 or 900p 721p, whatever the case may be. So I think a lot of people that are on the fence or are upset with this think that 8 or 9 year console cycle is the norm. You know what I mean? Or they may have just got a pro. Like, I just got my pro. I just got the God of War. I just got a pro. You know what I mean?
Well, we had the same issue back when the X1 was coming out, right? You'd have people just got their 360 the previous year, like, what the fuck? And we're like, well, it's not our fault. You wait almost a decade to finally join that generation of console, you know? So if you've been here from day one, I mean, I don't see the problem at all.
But again, like, and to the point, but see, I guess that is the catch-22, because what we had this generation was unheard of, because normally when a new console came out, dealer, that was it for the previous generation.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You had a lot of, I've been saying this for years, LA cross-gen developing, it was so unhealthy. I understand you have a big, large install base of between the 360 and people with 170 million consoles, but think about some of the biggest multi-plats, which is key. Even some of the exclusives that we got this generation, it was cross, whether it was Destiny, they were still releasing what Call of Duty, you know what I mean? So a lot of people didn't have an incentive to upgrade their hardware, you know what I mean? And they can, you know, you got videos here on YouTube. Of course, it looks better, but you can't really. I mean, you know, these videos really don't do the game any justice.
Social media too had a large fucking role to play with it. There's no difference, and it's like, oh, there's a clear difference. But yeah, Witcher 3. I mean, we've had great, amazing games. Witcher 3 and Fallout and Uncharted 4 and God of War and you know, I don't know. We've had a lot of good games. It's going to be exciting to see what they do, though. But I do think it's going to be, like you said, you know, they're going to rise up in 2021 with a Ryzen chip, nonetheless. So I think that's great. You know, it's good for people who like frame rates for sure.
Well, I mean, we can talk about this. So I say again, 2020. They may show it at E3 next year, 2019. You know, and it releases the year after, or may see it in spring. I mean, because
I mean, what you're saying makes sense.
That's normally what they do. They show the console. Like, Microsoft did this last year at E3 with the X.
Well, it was different. Both Sony and Microsoft in 2013 showed off their consoles about 6 months from when it came out, because they don't want to cannibalize sales, right? They don't want to announce a PS5 this year, for instance, and then a whole year no one's buying PS4 because they know PS5's coming, right? We saw it with the Pro. When they announced the Pro, PS4 Slim sales and regular sales slowed down. We saw it with the X when they announced the X. The S came out and boosted that, but you get what I'm saying? The S was a much-needed revision. So I think as they're going to announce it, it's going to be 6 months before when it comes out.
All right, well, what do we have next year from Sony, game-wise? We have
next year?
Yeah, what do we have?
Last Days Gone, Last of Us 2 is a candidate. Ghost of Tsushima, I'm hearing that's 2020. And Death Stranding, those are the 4?
Yeah, 4 big ones outside of MLB The Show, which you're going to get every year. So they have like 2 more big ones. Days Gone, Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding, and Last of Us 2, right? At least 4 big
that we know of now, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you don't see them putting all 4 out in 1 year.
No, they're going to stretch that out over until 2021. I think 2021. In 2021, you're going to hear about launch titles for the PS5.
So you got 3 more years?
You know, honestly, I don't know why he would reference we're going to crouch down so we can grow tall later, so we can be taller later. And if you read his quote, he's talking about until March 2021. Why would you crouch and then grow later to become something bigger later, and he references March 2021. I don't know. I don't know why he would do that. So I was with you before I heard this quote. I thought maybe 2020. I didn't think 2019, but you know, who knows?
Basically into Final Fate till 2021. Well, that's kind of early, you know what I mean? Like to be announcing it now, you still got like 3 years.
Well, he didn't announce this.
No, I mean, even hinting that it will even open.
Yeah, this was well. He basically, and a good buddy of mine told me this. Basically, this was an investor meeting, and the reason he even brought this up, and we're laying low now to be big in March 2021. Hey, don't sell your stocks in Sony because because they also announced their numbers are going to come down this year. Don't sell your stocks in Sony because in 3 years you're going to regret it. We're not putting out much now, but 2021 you're going to wish you had them stocks. And that's the whole reason he even said any of this. This is an investor call. This wasn't something they called the press and be like, hey, we're doing this in 2021. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense from that perspective.
But damn, I guess 2021. That still seems kind of long. So if we're saying 23 years, so it's again another 8-year console cycle.
Well, the difference is though we've already got the GPU power this generation with these iterative upgrades. Like, I mean, next gen, you're not going to have these woes. I don't think with the new APUs they're going to be bringing to the table. I think you're going to see some really cool stuff using physics and have many more games offering higher frame rates. I just think there's going to be a higher satisfaction rate with those consoles. I just do. Like the Ryzen APUs that are out now on the desktop side, their efficiency is just fucking shits on both of these consoles combined, you know, over and over. So they're just going to have tons more headroom for physics and animation and destruction and 60 frames, and it's going to be cool. I got a lot of confidence that they're going to focus on physics.
So I mean, I don't know. So you think that we're going to be fine? I just think we're going to get prettier games than what we have now. I think a lot of
you'll get that too for sure.
I think a lot of the Assassin's Creed, you know what I mean, besides my brother D, I don't think they still going to be 60. You know, they may be an option. It's shameless. You know, got those fuck ass up under the bus. I don't think that, 60. I think 4K will be the standard. You know,
I don't think 60 will be the standard. I think D does think most games will be 60, but I honestly think there's going to be a lot of developers that say, you know what, the real things that are going to make our game look a lot different is stuff on the CPU side. So particles, which they're moving those over to GPU now. That's why God of War had so many particles. I'm sure you noticed. That was all GPU powered stuff. They moved it all over, but traditionally that was on the CPU. But they would do stuff like that, or like I said, improve like physics and lace clothing and have more items on characters that move separately and individually. I think that they're going to stand out, man. I think they can. I think they can look like a lot of the tech demos we've seen at GDC. Like you can actually get some stuff that really looks damn close to that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know you got to go. You can't be too much longer. Let me ask you like 3 questions. I'll let you go. 2020, 21. Here's the thing, right? I haven't really. We've actually been fighting like little girls behind scenes, man. But anyway, shout out to my dude, man. Water under the bridge, right? Yeah. Time heals all wounds. Now, there's, I know you're a big fan of State of Decay, and Microsoft's had their woes this year with this generation period with being able to deliver quality software for their most powerful console ever created, right?
Yeah.
Do you think, most likely, but do you think Microsoft will meet Sony there 2020, or would they launch before them in 2020?
They absolutely have to meet or exceed everything Sony does to stand the chance that I think they should have. Because something a lot of people aren't considering, for the first time ever, you've got a generation where you've got gamers that have invested in thousands of dollars worth of digital goods, right? And let's say you got a Sony guy over there. He's got all his shit, just like I have all my stuff on Xbox, 500 games. I'm not just going to up and leave that behind. So Microsoft have to not only meet or exceed them on hardware, the date, they also have to have enough compelling features, software, whatever they got, to convince that guy to leave all of his games and all that money he spent behind. And that's going to be extremely hard to do because it's the first time in history where gamers have this backlog of shit that they bought digitally, right?
They can bring with them, most likely.
Yeah, and everything's going to be backwards compatible. So it's going to be really hard to convince people, hey, come over and check out Xbox again, unless they have the best of the hardware. They've got to have super compelling first-party exclusives. we've been talking about this forever. Like, we need more narrative-driven games that are kind of aimed more towards the hardcore.
Nah, what you need is more mocap. You need more mocap.
Hey, mocap never heard a goddamn thing, in my opinion.
You know what I mean? Okay, well, here's look like this thing, right? You got both consoles, right? Let's say they launched a week normally, or Microsoft launches around November 2019, between the 19th to the 22nd, right? Traditionally, that's been all their consoles, right? Sony, launched a week before the Xbox One this generation, right? Because what we're hearing now, we're saying the things that Microsoft is finally investing. Why you saying shout out to Rand? Although we're not going to see until next generation, right?
Some of it, yeah.
Okay, cool. There are a lot of guys, let's say they can't afford multiple consoles, right? You're gonna get either one or the other, you know what I mean? Then you got a lot of diehard Xbox guys who fit, this feel kind of slighted, you know what I mean? But just the things that they're, the decisions that have been made. I'm from the mindset if they want to get the jump on Sony, they're going to have to launch before and undercut the price. But here's the thing: this regime, I don't think that they're going to undercut the price of Sony, or you know what I mean. Even if they're more powerful, I just don't think they're going to do it. Because again, I just get the thing from Microsoft, like they just don't want to win.
There is one difference, though. I will say, we all know Terry Fuckface Myerson, basically got let go, and that guy looked at the Xbox division as a little piece of shit side product that was just draining funds from Microsoft, even though it was bringing money and always has been bringing money. He just looked at his little pet project that really needed the funds cut. How do we cut? How do we cut funds? And from what I've heard, he's like, all right, Phil, your fucking Xbox One X, it got approved for funding in 2015. Now, how are you going to save me money and this division money? That's why games got cut. And this is what I've been told behind the scenes, right? So now Myerson's gone. Phil got promoted. Notice he got promoted around the same time Crackdown 3 got delayed. This is important. And now Phil has, you want to call it, the keys to the castle. He only answers to Satya. He's convinced Satya that gaming's very important. They showed that they are making a lot of money by bringing in that $2.25 billion last quarter alone. And Satya is behind it now. So from what I've been told, everything is full fucking speed forward. They are not going to compromise on the hardware, I've been told. And they are obviously developing a shit ton of games with well over $1 billion in development. They announced that, a year and a half ago. So, you know what? It sounds crazy, but I'm looking forward to it. I like to be optimistic. I enjoy gaming, and I think it's largely supposed to be positive. And we caught in the ecosphere here, but I'm just looking forward to the future for everyone. God of War was great. I'm also enjoying State of Decay too,
Okay, well, now what else you got? Put you in the hot seat. God of War, right?
Yeah,
you get the from the pro Xbox guys and say, you know what, Microsoft or Xbox is the king of multiplayer, right? And Sony's the king of one player, one story driven games.
Why
right?
can't they be the king of both? That's my thinking.
Well, cool, but
you know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Why not having single player? Because they're like, they never had single player. It's like, well, why is that okay with you? Like, they should have single player. You know what I'm saying?
But again, to be fair, if like you say, this is all of it's all fucking subjective, right? Our multiplayer games, more or less, have not been to the quality or standards of, if you're going to say, to PlayStation single player games. It's just quality wise. But I don't care. I don't really care for Bloodborne. I never played it. Just never had interest in doing it. But it's big for their fans. It's a huge thing for them, and it's done well and produced well. Our games have not been that well. Do you think that Sony is just more talented at making games than Microsoft? I
think that Sony had the best narrative-driven single-player game studios on the planet, primarily Naughty Dog and now Santa Monica. Those are the two. I think Microsoft have struggled with the corporate side of things and the budgeting. Like Gears 4 only had 2.5 years of development with just over 200 people. That the game absolutely looks phenomenal. I think Act 3 and up, the game is fire. The robot shooting simulator is a drag at the beginning, but I have high confidence in the fact that I think that they're giving Halo and Gears, for the first time ever, an additional year of development time. And this all comes from from Phil having the keys. And now I said this a couple weeks ago on the show, Crackdown 3 is going to be pushed back to 2019.
2019?
And this is because Phil wants to see it become a more viable franchise and IP in the future. So you're looking in 2017, Crackdown was announced for November 7th. Don't you think it's odd 2 weeks later, Phil's in the middle of finding out about this promotion and shit, right? The thing gets delayed in 2 weeks, back to 2018. Phil, and from what people are saying that have talked to Crackdown developers, for the time and scope that Crackdown had in 2017, it was up to snuff. It was ready to go. But Phil said, no, we need more than this mini game modes. I want to see a lot more going on in this game. He wants it to be a fully fledged, pimped out, basically full of content type AAA game, which, we can all agree it's nice to have a nice polished, fully featured AAA game like God of War. That was nice. It was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, there's this. Well, there's fucking dragons. It was cool to discover that. And Phil wants a nice, big, polished experience with Crackdown.
Do you think here's the thing, and shout out to Charlie 10 Gaming. Appreciate the 10 pounds, euros, pounds, whatever the hell it is. Appreciate it. I don't know if you played any of the other Crackdowns. I just to me, Crackdown has never really been that game. Maybe
I'm with you there.
And again, I spoke to 2 people that are working on the game. You know what I mean? And maybe you can call them disgruntled employees. I showed the stuff to Garrett, and I know you're pretty cool, Garrett. He can probably tell me, didn't tell you already. They brought their concerns over to the higher ups. It wasn't well. I mean, I know if you saw the shit they showed at Comic-Con, you know what I mean? I wasn't impressed with that. And it was bigger than just the actress playing the game.
Yeah, that was fucking abysmal.
You know what I mean? And it was, like I said, the game, we judge games by what we see. It didn't look nice graphics.
Their marketing team is trash, and those PR guys and the marketing guys that thought that was a great idea to bring in D-list celebrities they couldn't even fucking look around, looking at their feet and shit, shooting the ground. Like, that's not acceptable to me. And I heard a lot of people internally were very upset by that. For obvious reasons. So I'm not a Crackdown dude either. I do think Crackdown 3 looks as Crackdown can look. People are complaining about that, but fuck, it looks like Crackdown to me. I'm interested in that multiplayer with that
destruction. Which no one has seen ever.
We've seen it. I've showed the demos of it, and from what I hear, that's working. That's fine. But apparently they're delaying it to fully feature out the game and kind of add on the niceties, add on the features, add on the things that the game really should have. And if this is all true, I'm glad that Phil recognizes that, these quality games, quality over everything. It took Sony 5 years to make God of War, and it shows. Phenomenal game. They're going to give Gears another year, I think. Halo another year, I think. It takes time. So I'm not complaining. It sucks. We're not going to hear the end of it, but it is what it is.
So you're confident in this holiday season's lineup?
No, I don't know about that.
Forza Horizon 4 is going to be awesome. That's a no-brainer. That's like counting Sony's MLB The Show. Great game, probably well produced. I don't have any issues with Forza Horizon 4. You know what I mean? But I just, again, if the Walmart leaks were leaked, Gears 5 would make it a little better. I'm a huge Gears fan. You know what I mean? Especially the multiplayer.
It's definitely not Gears 5. It's a spin-off.
Well, whatever, just the multiplayer alone.
I get what you're saying, though, yeah.
Yeah, it's still better, substance. And again, they already have the assets in place.
I'm just gonna put it out there. This isn't a Gears in the third-person view, apparently.
First person?
This is a spin-off, unlike anything you've seen. That's really all I can say on it.
Long as the goddamn more. I don't know.
I'll be able to explain it to you off air, but yeah, it's. Jeez,
it ain't my Gears.
It's not. It's from what I'm told. You're not gonna like.
Oh my! I can't buy a win, Lord.
So I don't have a ton of confidence. I'm gonna be playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider and some of this other good stuff on the X and stuff. But yeah, 2018. I think it's gonna be better than 17 because that was dog shit. But I ain't crossing my toes and shit. All right.
All right. Before I let you get a body dealer, give me a pricing. Next gen console. What do you? 5, 6, or the
if you want to strike gold, you better be 4.
Still in 2021, we talking about $400.
Oh, think about it. The X in 2017 was 5, and that's because it had the 4K Blu-ray. If they lost that, it could have been 4. That GPU power in 2013 when the original X1 came out, that was a Titan, an NVIDIA Titan or somewhere around there. You know what I'm saying? So That was $1,000 GPU by itself.
That's the analogy, but okay.
So I'm not saying they're equivalent. You know what I'm saying? AMD, NVIDIA, get me, but it's a bunch of power in 2013, a fuck ton. And you know, in 2017, they just able to give it to you what they could have got down to 400 if they really didn't want that Blu-ray player. So I have confidence that you'll see 10 to 12 teraflops minimum with the Ryzen cores for around $400. And who knows? Could be wrong. Could be 5. But if they're smart, they'll find a way to make it happen.
We had 6 now. So you think the next X or the successor to the Pro or whatever, at a minimum is going to be double what we got. That's a lot of mustard and a hot dog in the closing.
Well, it'll be double the Pro. I think it'll be the Pro. The next PlayStation should be over twice as quick as the Pro. But with the X, I think it'll be maybe double. Yeah, with the GPU.
Okay, but here's the thing. I will say this: if that is the case, cool, right? But Microsoft, which I guess what was cool at the beginning of the generation, 1080p, 900p, that didn't really take off for them having the better version of the multi-plats. Because again, I always thought it was stupid 900p to 800p. I'm sorry, 900 to 1080.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is what it is, right? They can't depend on the multi-plats. You know what I mean? They have their own exclusives. Have to come out and take fully advantage of the hardware, and it has to blow everyone away. You know what I mean? Has to. You know what I mean? And again, the biggest issue, you got a goddamn game that came out. Sorry, you had the God of War that came out what 2 weeks ago, and God of War on the 2013 model of the PS4 looks better than our games. Like most of our exclusive games running on the X. You know what I mean? That is the problem. You know what I mean? One of the big issues. I mean, as far as like I say, even justifying a $500 price tag. Like, I mean, I got a console that costs $250, and our exclusives look better than your shit graphically.
I mean, don't get me wrong. God of War looks fucking phenomenal. And in many areas, I think it looks better than a lot of shit. Or keep in mind, you know, I've seen a really good looking shit, you know, on the 1080 and stuff when I rarely play PC. But yeah, God of War looks fucking phenomenal. But frame rate to me makes every game look so much better. So, I mean, if it were 60, I think it would look way better. And that's why it's hard to kind of compare 30 to 60 right off the bat for me, because that's so big for me. But it looks great, man. I mean, there's no one can say otherwise. And it's also an engine from that team, and you know, detail and time is really what makes games look as good as God of War. It took 5 years. Microsoft haven't dreamt of taking 5 years to make their own goddamn game, and I don't know how long. You know what I'm saying? Like, they pay other motherfuckers who don't give a shit to do it, and then it gets canceled. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
All right. Listen, I'm not gonna hold up too much of your time. The only thing you have to do, thank you for swinging by and rocking out. I'm not gonna throw you out the show this time. Look, I'm on my best behavior. Fuck, nigga. You know,
no problem.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, thank you for swinging by, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a good talk, brother. Have a good show.
You got it. All right, Shake, I give my man Dilla a round of applause, man. Real nigga to a fuck nigga, man. Now, listen, I try not to be messy when I have guests on our channel. Now I can get as messy as I want. Yeah, let me make that daddy. Listen, no, look, 2020, PlayStation 5, right? 2021, or whatever the case may be, right? I'm excited. I still think that 2021 is too long. You know what I mean? I do. I think it's way too long. I mean, then we got another 8-year console cycle. Even though we did get mid-gen refreshes, which was meant to put in place to extend the generation, and then to make, because they don't really make their money. They don't make their money on hardware. Their money is made off software sales. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, to take the multiplex, but multiplex again rule. Even if Sony, they can say, you know, the games that they don't have the marketing rights on, whatever, that they're not promoting for their box, that's a free check. I think they get like $15, $14 licensing fee, but nothing for games they don't even have to advertise. You know what I mean? Like, boo-boo, it's just a free money. You know what I mean? But this for them licenses their game, or them licensing to third party for them to put their software on their box. You know what I mean? I want a new console, man. I like new, fast, prettier. You know what I mean? That's just me. I always gotta have the latest and greatest. You know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean. Now some people, again, you know, my man Skip said I cannot agree. What you talking about, Skip? Talk to me. What's not to agree? What? My man Jack, now he said 2021, no. What 2020? Yeah. My man accepted meatball. Jesus Christ. If I had AIDS, I would give it to every Xbox this holiday season. Jesus Christ, man. Nah, PS5, not 2019. No. That's next year. You still got your big games that are come out. You know what I mean? You still got Last of Us 2, Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm gonna say, yeah. Define, you're not gonna get 2019 because you still got those games that come out. You know what I mean? You know, I need to hop on the H1Z1. I got to get back. Look what I got. Oh, look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got. I gotta show you something. Look what I got. Look what I got. Hold up. Oh, here you go. I got so much shit, man. Look what I got. Told you guys we're gonna get into some streamers. I told you, give my guys my word. I'm going to Yakuza 6. I'm gonna stream it. I got my green screen. I'm just waiting for my cap card. I sent it off to be repaired. UPS lost it, and I just got an email. Actually, let me get in contact them. I'll send they just now sending me out a new one. So you know what I mean. So we're gonna have fun. Play this. I'm gonna be next gen in full character, playing my first Yakuza game. You know what I mean? And again, like I said, thank you guys for looking. Oh, man, this is nice. Oh, look, yeah, this is nice. It's like a little book. It was like $40, $50 or something like that. You know what I mean, so I'm going to be playing that. My man Skip Bell said I got Yakuza 6 last Thursday. Yeah, I never played the Yakuza game, so ever. So I'm gonna strain experience with you guys. You know what I mean? I got The Last of Us 2 here. Play that, the multiplayer. I got to install it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have some fun. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some fun. Maybe tonight, like I said, we have one. You know, what do you call it? State of Decay 2. Bug the fuck out of the bugs and the glitches. No, what's going on with the MPDs? What happened with the MPDs? What I missed? Or 6, Zaire. 6 what? What you talking about? Vendetta, what you say first? I got 6. I got Yakuza 6. Somebody told me I don't need 0. It said 6 explains everything. But should I get 0 first? Should I get so I should get 0 before I play 6? All right. All right. My man Septic Meatball said, I wish I knew Z in real life. You do know me, man. You get some of me, who I'm in within my character next gen, man. I'm a fun time, man. I have the OLED C7. I'm on it right now. You can't see it behind me, but I'm using it as my monitor. This is what I'm looking at now, bro. I got it already. Your brother. I'm on the C7 right now. The PS4, yeah, they had shit. God of War. My man said, hey, Renz, don't come in with that crazy shit. Renz, when he burnt this Jamaican beef patty. Don't come in. You got a beef patty on the grill, on the George Foreman grill. You know, Renz a whole fuck nigga, man. Hey, Skip, don't get banned from my chat, bro. Some of my getting. Hell no, I ain't getting no Donkey Kong Country. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't even tweet the damn show. You know I'm tweaking. Hold on. I ain't even tweet the show out of nothing. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm gonna talk to me once. Let me tweet the shit out. Yeah. Hold on. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. I'm not looking at my screen, so give me a second. E3. All right, I'm done. All right. Hey, am I copping that new Splatoon DLC? I need where my admins at, man. Anybody talking that switch shit in the comments? Say, give them time out. Give them a time out. He said, is Detroit worth buying? I forgot about Detroit. When did Detroit come out? I gotta get that shit too. God damn. Oh, you said the PS4 I sold the Switch and the Xbox combined? Damn. Yeah, God of War do that though, man. My man, the finalist said, Days Gone, Ghost, The Last of Us 2 or cross-gen games. Yeah, you know what I mean? But like I said, today I'm like I said, I gotta here we go, look, take this shit out, look, shit out, right? Hold on. Where you go? Hold on. I had to buy so much stuff for this damn Audio Tech to get mine. I ain't know I couldn't plug it straight up to the USB. I had to get this power amp. Then it didn't even come with the USB, like the cable for the damn printer. So I'm waiting for this to come from Amazon to be here today or not tomorrow. So I'm gonna be using that. I got, like I said, I got the green screen. I'm waiting for my cap card, and I bought some new stuff, like I said, you know what I mean, for the room. Like if you guys want to see my gaming setup and shit, you know what I mean. You know, I'm not even supposed to be in this little space. I got so much shit, man. My daughter's here, you know, going to school from here. You know what I mean? So I'm supposed to be, I'm gonna finish space. That's where I'm supposed to be at. You know what I mean? But hey, Marty Marl love the kids. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get Detroit. My man Magnetic Storm said I'm hungry for new hardware. Yeah. For sure, man. For sure. But like I said, I just think that 2021 is too long. I'm saying they're gonna probably show it at E3 next year, and then release it the following year, or show it in this spring or March of 2020 and release it on that year. But Microsoft should be, they're gonna most likely meet them there day and date. You know what I mean? Well, they should. You know what I mean? I'm probably getting a Switch this year, so I ain't timing out the Switch niggas. But again, man, yeah, my man, look, my Marcel, so like, I'm almost gonna say this too, real shit, right? Shout out to everybody, you know. I got a few sponsors on my channel. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Those guys have been rocking out with me in the super chat. You know what I mean? On the Patreon, I got some new. I always got to say the hot mics. Got some new funny shit dropping for the Patreon. Probably today. I gotta clean some of it up. I can't put some like, because I do the hot mics after the show, like with my guests and stuff. Yeah, I gotta clean it up a little bit. Then, you know what I mean? What's it called? You know what I mean? Release that. Yeah, my download H1Z1. I just had to. I listened because I got my PlayStation here on my desk. I got the Xbox on my desk. The modem's over there, so I had to get a long enough internet cable to run from the PS4 to the modem. You know what I mean? I know I can do wiring with that Wi-Fi stuff. You know what I mean? So it just came today, so I'm gonna be back on the PlayStation. Paul G said a lot. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, right? All jokes aside, right? Let me say this right. Amazing Yago said, "Why are you ex-slave and rush for a fucking next generation? Haven't had any game." Nah, bro, you just on fixed income with a paid leg, man. Who does I like bigger and prettier games, man? It should be, yeah, it'd be an Uncharted 5. What won't it be? It made money. Shit. I mean, Mario's you done got. Like now, all that, you know what I mean? Even if Nathan Drake's not in the game, you're gonna have an Uncharted. You know what I mean? It makes money. Forget what the writers say. You know, whoever what's the name? Naughty Dogs. Nah, hell, it would never be the end of the series. As long as it sells well and it makes money, they're gonna reboot it just like they did with God of War. Look. You look at God of War 3. Killed all the guys. They're like, what could he do now? Look, they put him in a whole different time frame. If you look at the last God of War game, and when it was in that temple, you see all they had the Japanese gods, they had the Chinese gods. They could take him anywhere. You know what I mean? Now I didn't see the MPD, but I'm gonna do a video on that separately. I keep hearing about it that they outsold everything and everybody combined. You know what I mean? Actually, let me go to M4G. Oh, we got it. Is it on M4G? Or somebody give me a link or whatever. Hey, oh, they give me the link. Put the link in the chat. Also, too, you guys got to check out the Kraken is lacking, man. I got the merch, man. Hold on one second. I'm looking for the charts. I mean, damn. Hold up. Shout out to the guys that bought some of the artwork, man. The Kraken is lacking. I can't even put it in. It's shit too long. Hold on. Crap Gamer Damage which only saw MPD sales. Yeah, we know people that get them. You know what I mean? I know a few people that get them. The actual, it's like 50,000. It's very expensive, but I know people that get them, yeah. He said, nah, hey, listen, let me tell you something, Uncle Rock. Hold up. Let me tell you something, right? Real shit, right? Hey, hold up. One more minute. Hold up. I got to address my man in the chat. Uncle Rock, first of all, thank you for bringing, for joining the live stream today, man. Appreciate it, man. Real nigga to a fake nigga. Fuck nigga, right? It's not that they drop one game and not jump ship. We haven't. It's a gamer. Forget. I've always said that I'm a consumer first, gamer second, all that stuff. The Xbox, their exclusive wise, have been shit. There's nothing. Even if God of War when they came out and they released Ghosts, whatever. You know what I mean? Listen. Also, too, I've always stated that God of War is my favorite franchise of all time. You know what I mean? I love God. I'm a huge God of War fan. Huge. Now, again, it's just that they, State of Decay, Sea of Thieves, Lucky Tales. Like, come on, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? I'm unsure of the direction of the company, what they're going in, Game Pass. I don't know what's the end game. You know what I mean? And just being a gamer, like I said, I don't know which way is up. You know what I mean? So before I invest any more money and stuff, like, I'm still gonna get the games, you know what I mean? But nah, I would just most likely start buying all my multi-plats and everything on my PlayStation. That's all. That suits me better as a gamer, you know what I mean? Not saying that I hate Xbox, I love Gears. I'm always gonna play Gears of War. But I won't invest so much money into their ecosystem. Like, I'm not, I'm a console gamer at the end of the day. I have a very, very capable PC. I don't know why people don't believe me, but very, very capable PC, much more powerful than my X and my Pro put together, right? But I'm not a PC gamer. I'm not knocking those. I don't, they like to play, game on PC. I don't like launching games on my desktop. I just simple sit down, plug and play. Me, that's me. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Let's see, my man John Oz said, "It's simple, Z. Microsoft start believing in themselves, and it's a fact." I don't know what it is, and I'm gonna say this again, and this is my synopsis here: that both Sony and Nintendo, they want to win. They out there every month trying to stomp out their competition, whereas Microsoft just wants to coexist. And long as they're making money, it is a business. You know what I mean? Forget the fanboy stuff, who sold, just that. No, long as the investors are happy and they're making money. Look, like I said, they gave us for the last almost 2 years nothing but diabetic gaming, and they made $2.5 billion. You know what I mean? They just spent a lot and they made a lot. You know what I mean? They gave us games like Quantum Break, which I enjoy and love. Gave us games like Sunset Overdrive, which I enjoy and love, and they didn't make any money. You know what I mean? But hey, we gave you this. We kept you on this regimen of diabetic gaming, and we made $2.5 billion. You know what I mean? Then again, you got the fanboys, the extremists, and the other. And oh no. What's all this doom and gloom? And Microsoft is this and that. Let me tell you something real shit, right? And even with the show, the Inside Xbox show, it's trash. It's trash, right? And what I mean by that is a big disconnect between Xbox and their core. Because like I've always said again, Microsoft's forgetting what their core wants and who put them in the position that they're in. They forgot. You know what I mean? They no longer got. I'll give you an example, right? And I forgot what said this yesterday in the chat. They've taken care of the diabetics, Lucky Tales, Zoo Tycoons, Sea of Thieves. Shit, they even taking care of the handicapped. They got the adaptive controller, right? But what about the streets? What about the goddamn streets? I'm from the streets, man. What about me? I'm like, hey, what about me? I think it's dope what they're doing. The controller, innovation, just think that's dope shit. Told you guys my grandson, he's handicapped. Little motherfucker. Up in the depth, though. Special bastard. That little motherfucker bad, too. But what about me? Like I said again, gaming is a very, very selfish hobby, man. Very selfish, you know? So they haven't catered to me and my kind, you people, in a very long time. That's all that I'm saying. And right now, motherfucking Sony got that tango in cash. You know what I mean? That's all. Hey, Uncle Rock, first of all, you from Uncle Rock? You know what I mean? He said he never had a PlayStation. God damn, bro. You must be on a fixed income. He said, one console at a time. One console at a time. God damn it. I can't have two goddamn consoles. Yeah, like, nah, man. And bro, God of War's some shit, man. You heard Dealer Phil is working on it. Yeah, you shot out. Hey, my man, hey, Gogolo13, come on, man. Don't trade places with me. You know, I ain't got the best of luck. It said Microsoft wanted to put smiles on the kids with cleft foots, as you always say. Come on, don't do that, man. Hey, John R said, Dilla ain't nothing but a culture vote. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen, the fact that you said you bleed green, where do you think that came from? I dig it, bro. I got you motherfuckers saying that you bleed green. I got Aaron Greenberg, them guys saying that they bleed green, right? But it's about being a gamer. Like, if you never played the God of War, I don't know what type of games you're into. God of War is epic. Like, that shit is crazy. Xbox been turned off for a month in the real. I was just on Gears the other day, you know what I mean? You know, but again, I'm hear me out, right? I don't go to the extremes and say, you know, I got to get rid of this or to have that. I like to have everything. That's just me. I like to have everything. So if something does come out, I'm not restricted. That's the worst feeling in the world. I'll give you an example, right? And I've been like this as a kid. I remember my friend, my best friend at the time, he had the Sega Master System. I never had the Sega Master System. I got the Genesis. And I believe Sonic came out for that. And I had the Mario, if I'm not mistaken, my memory certain. I'm like, damn, I wanted Mario, but I had the Nintendo, you know what I mean? I don't like to pick and choose between, so I started getting every console. So only game that really, the best game on the TurboGrafx-16 was Bonk's Adventure. You know what I mean? They had other with China War, had a couple of, but Bonk's Adventure was the best game. Follow me here. You know what I mean? And I was able to play Bonk's Adventures, you know what I mean? And so forth. So I've always owned everything, you know what I mean? That's just me. You know, does PlayStation have a better lineup of games? Absolutely. You know, I've never played. It's all about, you know, expanding my horizons. I've never played the Yakuza game in my life, but you best believe I'm about to get my Black Jap on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try it. You know what I mean? I'm not that close-minded. You know what I mean? Have fun with you guys. Come out here and support me. It's, you know what I mean? And again, it's not about me. It's the next generation trying to please to the pony. Nah. Probably, I'm beyond. Probably more PlayStation guys support me than Xbox guys. I'm just keeping it real. Shit, we gotta call it spade. I would hate to think that it's the context of my capital. Maybe it's the color of my skin. I don't know. It is what it is, right? But again, my channel here is to entertain. If my audience wants to see me play, I gotta draw the line somewhere. I ain't gonna be playing no motherfucking Dookie and no motherfucking Cooking Mama. But they want to see next gen get Yakuza. You guys support me, right? Through your super chats and the donations. I mean, and that's, you know, all about $1. But hey, I gotta put on for the city, man. That's all. let me tell you something right before I get the hell up out of here, right? And not get too long-winded. I really fuck with you guys, man. Like, you know what I mean? And not to, like I do. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really rock out with too many. Fonzarelli, what's up, baby? I don't really rock out with too many YouTubers. They motherfuckers kind of weird. But my, you know, motherfuckers, even the motherfuckers, like, even your haters here in the comment section, see all type, they be some of your biggest supporters because they show up to every goddamn show just to pop shit in the chat. And I'll let y'all have fun in the chat. As long as you don't say nothing racist, nah, go ahead. You know what else you getting? About some children and anything? Go ahead and cut up. You know what I mean? I have a rare, unique chat. I'm not seeing, I mean, but I think I probably got one of the best chats around. I'll let you guys go in and the chat itself be a conversation of its own. Hit the like button for your boy, right? Fuck niggas. So, you know what I mean? So, hey, next year, once you play, y'all stream Yakuza. I got Yakuza. Yeah, so I wanted, I said, I didn't want to give it to you in the ghetto form. Just, yeah, I went ahead and green screen. I'm going to come out with the motherfucking karate suit on with the noon chucks. I'm going to get in full characters. Me, I'm all about entertaining and putting on, man. With me, again, to say thank you. Like I said, if you click on my video, so, you know, a lot of you guys like to watch my shit when you at work. Hear me cutting up. I'm always cutting up, man. If you didn't see BEASTFIRE yesterday, next gen in rare form again. I'm up there cutting up. You know what I mean? I'm putting a case on my neighbor. And it's crazy. Let me tell you before I go, right? The crazy thing about me is that I tell true stories. I just make them funny. You know what I mean? I just tell true stories that just make them funny. That's all. Like that shit I said yesterday about my neighbor, about the dog shit, and that shit really happened. I told you guys I'm gonna walk the dogs. I walk my dogs every goddamn day. I've been listen. I've had this. I adopted a motherfucking pit bull last year. Half dead ass dog from the shelter and put to sleep. Old motherfucker. Big ass dog takes shits like truck drivers, right? I always had a little dog. But I don't go in my backyard. But I take the dogs down the street. I got this big, I won't even say dog park, but it's like a little where everybody walks their dog. And I go outside with this same plastic bag for 6 months. I've yet to pick up some shit. So I'm walking down the street. I got the dogs and shit. This lady was like, white lady was like, there's a lot of poo out here. I said, ma'am, there is a lot of poo. You know what? I think it's the Spanish family on the corner. They have like 4 dogs. What is the city ordinance? I was like, that motherfucker sound like Dr. Phil. She's like, they do have a lot of dogs. I said, yeah, how many dogs are allowed to have in West Orange? I didn't start seeing all this poo until they got those last 2 dogs. I stayed put a case with them fucking niggas at the corner. But that's me. I come listen, man. You know, listen, I tell you guys time and time again, I'm a man of very little morale, a very sketchy past. Hey, man, real nigga to a bunch of fuck niggas, man. I graduated top of honors with from fuck nigga university, man. Fuck nigga university. Now, to you, some of you guys think I'm bugging out, but that's a true goddamn story. Now you gonna find most likely one day during this week, if they don't play that shit up this way, you're gonna see motherfuckers from the health department and social services up that way. Real niggas, a bunch of fuck niggas in the chat. I'm telling you some real shit, man. I'm like that, you know. Well, niggas, you're a pony right now, then yeah, you're right. Listen, I told you fuck niggas that when I play 2K and Matt, I'll play with whoever won the NBA championship or whoever won the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck. I'm that. Listen, I do that. Who's your team? The best team on the goddamn game. If you let me pick an all-Madden team, I'm gonna play with the all-Madden team. For real. My man Burger Boy 26, shout out, he be rocking out with your boy. I'll buy every console, but I may not get the next Xbox on the current path they on. Listen, I'm gonna get it because I want to play Gears. You know what I mean? Again, I like to have everything. Now, here's what I'm gonna say, Burger Boy. They may not be my platform of choice anymore like they are now. I mean, like normally how I would do, I would buy the multi-plats and everything on the X and just have the PlayStation 4 exclusives. What most likely was gonna happen is that I get everything on the PS4, whatever it is, and I just get the whole Xbox for that 1, 2 exclusives. Sometimes I may have a sweet 2. Sometimes just say, fuck nigga Phil, give me the diabetes. Whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Z says, Z, how you like your steak? Well done, fuck nigga. Well done. Next gen, did you see Microsoft for the month of May, April? Holy shit. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I can play Gears, man. You know what I mean? I always tell my next gen can't play no games. I play what I like. Shit, you know what I mean? I got like what's that shit kids do? Look, I got more achievements and more Xbox exclusives. Motherfucker, I'm a middle-aged man with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, goddamn, you know what I mean? Most likely I'm a goddamn diabetic. I'm overweight now and shit. Fuck with them steroids. I ain't playing fucking Just Dance and Screenwriter. I play what I like. I play what holds my attention, man. What the fuck niggas don't understand that? God of War, guess what? I liked it. What did I do? I beat it. I completed it. I beat all the God of Wars. I play what I like. I don't see what's so hard about that. That's not my fault that I can afford to buy multiple games. I put in some things just don't hold my attention. Mortal Kombat, I like that. 9 times out of 10 motherfuckers can't beat me in Mortal Kombat. I like that. I plays that. I like Tekken. Most motherfuckers can't beat me in Tekken. I like what I like, man. Shit. You know? I bought Sammy. My gamer tag is Zaire on all platforms. Zaire. Zaire, that's my gamer tag. Post, what up, Post? You know what I mean? Yeah, listen. Who the dog he called me? He think he's insulting me by calling me a casual. You must be new to my channel, but shout out to you, fuck nigga. And to you, your grandfather you were 17 years old, your grandfather was still washing you up in the sink. Yeah, you come from a real fucked up family, yeah, like that. But anyway, I told you guys many times again that I put the C in casual, and some of you motherfuckers say my skin complexion that I got prejudice. I might put the C in Caucasian. That's not an insult to me. I'm glad you see that I'm a fuck nigga. Hey, Neverlands, fuck you. I ain't got no switch. Now listen, and my man say, Corey Max is next gen, you should play Neo. Nigga, one chopstick game at a time. God damn. But I'll play it. If you guys want to see me play it, I'll play it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I wanted to give it to you correctly. I'm gonna set the green screen up. I got the better mic. And yeah, I got The Last of Us. I'm gonna have some fun here, man. Now here's the question. Here's a question. Do you guys, should I stream to Twitch or should I just stream here? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's the question. You know what I mean? Should I stream to Twitch? Like, I don't even know how Twitch works, believe it or not. You know what I mean? Should I stream to Twitch or should I just stream here to YouTube? Or should I do both? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna start streaming more. What I'm gonna do is this is gonna be my schedule going forward. As long as I don't get ill and none of that dumb shit, right? I'm going to stream in the afternoons and night. I'll give you a show in the morning. I said that I'm gonna give you a video, a regular video in the morning, maybe a live stream like I'm doing now, and stream with you guys at least 4 or 5 times out of the week. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a link, man. Hold up. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. There you go. If you didn't see this, this is very funny shit. BEASTFIRE was funny as hell yesterday, man. Funny as hell. Somebody said, what? Z, you're ignoring the MPT? No, I'm going to do a video on MPD. I want to see the numbers, but I need the link for the actual, what's called. I'm going to do a video on it. Z, are you becoming human? Nah, I'm a fuck nigga. Fuck niggas can't be human. Can't be normal. Hey, Post, you about to hop on State of Decay too? Post try to get somebody that diabetes. Also, my man, Ruhan, my brother. Ruhan. He always show me how to make my brother Ruhan. I'm gonna make him a mod on his channel, man. He always come through. I appreciate it, man. I just made you an admin on the channel. Stosha, what's good? Here's my own spot, right? Next month, September, we got Spider-Man, right? I wonder if they're gonna do I know they're gonna do a Spider-Man PS4 Pro bundle. Should I get that? If I do get it, right? If I'm blessed to fortunate to get it, I'm just gonna leave it as a collector's item. I'm not gonna open it in the box. I'm gonna leave it in the box to take the game out, you know what I mean? And leave the console in the box. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, thank you guys for rocking out with me today. If you got any other questions for me, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. Your BEASTFIRE was funny as hell, man. Let me make the tanning. You know, next gen ain't got look. Next gen ain't got no hole, no punching. Working baby game. What's good, baby? Yeah, I'm doing better, man. You can't keep a fuck nigga down. Yeah, BEASTFIRE was crazy, man. I was in there cutting up. I'll be back to listen tomorrow. Hey, Alex, we need you tomorrow for the multiplayer. We need tomorrow the multiplayer. I promise you guys, tomorrow you get the multiplayer. Promise, man. But this is your boy Next Gen, man. I'm about to get the hell up out of here. Here's the link for BEASTFIRE. Also, check out this too. Check it out. Also, last thing I want to say, you guys, is that if you're into watching your podcasts and stuff on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, listen, our shows are up there now. I'm going to leave the links in the first comment below. Also, too, guys, join the Discord. Now, listen, it ain't for the faint. If you like to go in there and bug out, like to have fun trolling, listen, Discord, them Drake Core niggas, they a little bit of everybody in there, man. They been there cutting up. They been there cutting up, man. Give me a thumbs. Like I said, if you got over 300 people watching me live, man, let your boy get at least 150 likes. Hit the like button for your boy, man. Appreciate it, man. Hit the like button for me, man. Magnetic Storm, man. Yeah, man. I always put on for the city, man. But, just your boy Next Gen. I'm out here. Lex Press, what's going on, fuck nigga? RTA, the chosen one, man. That nigga RTM, the chosen one, he hit me up on Twitter in the DM, man, and asked me could he pledge 50 cents to the Patreon. Then took that back. Yo, whole fuck nigga, RTA, the chosen one. I appreciate it, man. P.S. McCoy, it means the world to me, man. But I'm gonna hop, I guess, State of Decay. Put it on. We're gonna put it on what? Mixer or something. Yeah, like I said, the links for the Discord and all that shit, it's always in the first comment. I always post it, you know what I mean? But now I'm about to get a body here. In Biz, what's going on, baby? John Oz, J Love, Bad Mother Aka, Stephanie R, J Fonzarelli, Brian, my brother Devil Dog, man. Alex, like I said, we out of here, man. Rafiza, we going Jackknife.